All right. So let's begin. So,
Okay, we open on the jigsaw trap.
On Saw.
yep.
Just Saw.
Yeah, this is literally just a Saw situation. At least they think it's a Saw situation. As for what it really is, well, that's a story for another time. Well, not really. It's only like in a few minutes. But, yeah. Again, the dude's more focused on
My pants?
yeah, like
My pants?
yeah, like all he cares about is pants. Which okay,
Fair will be a fair question.
yeah, be like, why am I naked? Like you couldn't give me like a speed suit or something. And yeah, we got Gary over here, aka 21, aka Kano, and the Monarch, who is right now posing as the Blue Morpho.
Also, that one trap dude, was that Misha Collins?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
He got a cameo in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Good old henchman 21.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Gary.
Yep. Yeah, so a little bit of backstory for our viewers who are just joining us or listening in just because they want to hear us. Which, if that's the case, that's awfully sweet of you. Yeah, these guys are supervillains who are posing as superheroes, so then they could be supervillains to fight one guy.
Yes, because the Monarch got bumped down on the list of viable threats. So, meaning, if he can kill his way to the top, he can arch enemy the guy he wants to arch.
Yep. And here we got Dr. Girlfriend. Probably one of the most...
season.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, you're right. She is now... Yeah, she's actually Dr. Lady Council... Well, yeah, well, here's the thing. Her name... Like, she goes by many names, but by this point, she was pretty much called the Councilwoman by this point. Dr. Councilwoman.
And here we have Hunter-Gatherers, our Nick Fury of the universe.
Yep, he's essentially no. Technically, our Nick Fury was another guy who decided to go and shoot himself into space to use alien technology.
To cure his prostate cancer.
Yep, and yeah, here we have Phantom Limb, who it's kind of crazy to think about this. Like this dude started off as just a minor character in season 1, became a big bad in season 2, and now he is an ally to everybody. Well, at least to the guild. He's like, why is your chain longer?
Again, that is a fair question.
Yeah. Also, I actually felt that. And he's like doing
and well, the thing too is like, but no, like too, it's like even if you did smack it right now, the vibrations from the chain is just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, now we meet a character. Yeah, here he is. Yeah, Red Death, the character who literally like. After this episode, he only had one other season to his name and became one of the show's most beloved characters. And here we see him with his daughter, and immediately, I freaking love this guy.
Hilarious. To me, it's partially because of Clancy Brown's acting here. It's so not what you're used to from him.
Yeah, like
he's so nice and cordial.
Yeah, but then we have this scene, and again, it's kind of cool because yeah, like, again, he's super nice, but then he's, like, slowly pointing out that he knows who he is and says, yeah, I know you don't have kids, so why are you over here? But also compliments him, because he actually thinks that yeah.
He's got real potential as a real supervillain, but he's not letting himself
here we go,
separate the life from everything else.
Yeah.
And at this point, it goes from peppy Lex Luthor to
dark side almost.
Yeah, like he puts Monarch just has that moment of, okay, I'm gonna just leave this man alone because I ain't taking this smoke. And yeah, here we have Sergeant Hatred, who also had a very interesting character arc throughout the series, where he was a one-off gag. Then he became he got a cameo in the wedding episode of season 2, and then he became like a major villain to fight Dr. Venture, and then became the Venture's bodyguard and is now the security guard. And yeah, we have.
And the funniest thing of all, he's a parody of Luke from Marvel.
Yeah.
You can believe that to your viewers at home.
Oh yeah, no, he's a parody of a character who by that point never showed up on screen. So again, Doc and Jackson showing off their frickin' just showing off their comic book knowledge. Also, I love that Gary is going the whole supper, and Monarch is just geeking over the fact that he met Red Death. And yes, he is right. He is the sweetest man, but he is fucking horrifying.
Yep. How they picture Clancy Brown himself?
Yeah.
The man is a national treasure. I'm like, not really often you hear a supervillain get called that.
Yeah. And yeah,
maybe Captain Cold.
Yeah. Also,
maybe.
God, yeah. And okay, weirdly enough, I one time caught my brother doing this when we were kids. I'm not joking. It is ridiculous when just use the goddamn toilet. But yeah, and of course we got Rusty over here who, I think surprising. I think out of all the out of the seasons, I think this is the least he's gone to do this season, or at least in the finale, at least.
Yeah, mostly because, again, this is him actually getting rich.
Yeah,
he's technically rich, he's getting mega rich.
Yeah, because, his brother, who used to be his tumor, got loaded and then died.
Yep, and also, Baron, since you don't really watch this show, the Phantom Limb's powers are his limbs are invisible, but they can also kill you if he uses his death touch. Yeah,
essentially, it's he can actually manipulate the bioelectrical energy within his own body. And also, here we have Watch and Ward, who are really... Yeah, these two, if Doc and Jackson ever want to do, just joke videos with their characters, if Adult Swim allowed it, I honestly would love to see them do Let's Plays, because one of the things they added to the characters is that they are massive gamers.
Yep. Also, Baron, and in case you're wondering about the eye thing, they usually wear, high-tech monocles.
Yeah. Well, they call them goggles. Also, we have Shore Leave, who is probably one of the coolest LGBTQ plus characters in media.
He's basically...
He's Brock.
Yeah.
Also, Shore Leave is literally... what if Brock was gay and used guns instead of just a knife?
Yeah.
So, no badass, just... He's not Brock levels of iconically badass.
Oh, no, they're both equally badass. They just... Hell, they're actually pretty close friends. I mean, hell, probably one of my favorite scenes with the two is the episode where, they're on a boat and Brock just goes... We have a cool job, don't we? He's like, it is the coolest.
Now we're gonna go kill a giant.
Yeah. Also,
He's testing me, don't eat that.
No, fuck this. I'm eating the turkey.
Yeah. Also, this is when the dude kind of reveals that no, he's been here for a while. And he hasn't eaten any of the food. Which begs the question, where does the food go? And yes, he's been eating people. Mostly their butts, which if you notice, the asses have craters.
Jesus Christ.
Not the dirty butt parts, though. It's just, the cheeks.
Yeah.
Help me, he's a butt meat, he's a butt eater. Help.
Yep, and there, we got Red Death's costume, which I'm pretty sure is meant to be based...
I love it.
Yeah, no, it's a cool costume, but I'm pretty sure it's also supposed to be based around the Bram Stoker's Dracula armor, at least the top part, or at least the body part, not the. Of course, he doesn't have a helmet.
And of course, his wife calls him Cuddles.
I love that segment. The brownies? Yes, I love that.
Yep. And of course, Shore Leave was like, hey, look, since, we got to be out of the tower for a bit, let's hang out. And he wants to take him to a nightclub.
I'm not going to lie, though. I love Hank's jacket this season.
Oh, yeah, no.
I really want that to be a thing.
It looks pretty badass.
Yeah. Like, I'm more of a hoodie guy than a jacket dude, but yeah, no, I would take that jacket.
I expect to get just plain jackets.
Yeah. Also, this scene.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a way to introduce yourself.
And also, I love that line. He's like, even when I am Brock, I still want to be Brock.
Yeah. He gets to, yeah.
Yeah.
And here comes the worst plan these two could possibly pull.
Yep.
Oh, you fucking idiots.
Yeah. He also, which is interesting. I am kind of wondering how Monarch got the gear, though. Like, did he get it? Did he steal it from? Yeah.
I fully think he killed 2 guys for it.
Oh yeah, probably. Also, he's like, yeah, like, no, Monarch has a point. The dude is an elderly man. Looks like the Red Skull.
At least in his early 70s.
Yeah, like his early 70s. Looks like the Red Skull, but not a Nazi piece of shit. And is married to a model. Yeah, I would admit he is my. Yeah, that guy would be my hero. Oh yeah, the action man. Oh!
Notice there, Scamp 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Went through his kid again. Rusty. No wonder he is so messed up. And again, the Action Man even points out, I didn't like you guys argue. Hey, I didn't know you were going to jump at it. And of course, we got Colonel Gentleman, who is Sean Connery if he was gay. And also somehow hooked up with Kilimanjaro.
Yeah. Literally. He's basically gay James Bond.
Yep. Though he, yeah. And yeah, he's fucking with him by talking about, like, he killed a wee baby. He thought it was an ocelot.
I saved your damn life.
And yes, and also, again, that's actually the fun thing about these guys. Some of these characters' names are based off of rock songs. Again, Action Man is based off the song The Action Man.
Yeah, a David Bowie song.
Yep. And okay, now we also, real quick here. One of those, like, 2 of the gunmen are going to have probably one of the most interesting relationships next season.
Yep.
I'll need context on that after this and all, but
you'll trust me.
They're really trying to set up the Red Death, ain't they?
Yeah, but also, here, and of course they're all freaking Hunter, and and for some reason they decide to like Phineas Phage, the guy in the makeup, decides to pretend to be Helper, which I'm like, he literally could have just gotten Helper. He would have been fine with that. They constantly.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah, but also that's also showing that they don't, like, the Red Morpho probably would have, not the Red Morpho, the Blue Morpho would have figured out that there's something fishy here, because Phage looks like Helper during the 4th season. Helper looks normal now at that point.
Yeah.
Also, goddamn, they went through that whole freaking turkey. And probably ate some bones too. There are not enough bones there.
Yeah.
Hey, I've eaten bone marrow before, okay? I'm not one to judge on that.
Well, it's not just bone marrow, though. Like, there's also, like...
And here we go.
Oh, yeah, then we get the big reveal here regarding what these 2 guys are. Yeah, they are super-powered beings. Yeah.
Maestro Wave.
Yep. And this guy here is the Termite. But yeah, now you get a little bit of hint on what's going on here. These 2 are both supervillains. So they have one thing in common. They know each other. And also keep in mind, all these dudes in here have been here. He's been here for a while. So all those guys that are dead are most likely supervillains as well. So, Yeah.
Okay, so in other words, the termite is not matter eater lad. He literally needs his helmet.
Which I like to think that's a fun callback to a season 2 joke regarding this guy who is like,
Oh yeah, Tiger Man.
Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me you don't have the powers of a tiger? No, I need my tiger armor.
Yep. And then he's like, okay, you're a lookout.
Here it is.
Yeah. Oh god.
We're dead.
Yeah, we're just gonna stay quiet for this part, cause goddamn.
Sign away your arching rights to Dr. Venter. Enter Liam Neeson. You.
Okay, as much as I love Taken, I think this is scarier.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Because it's a super villain doing it here.
Yep. Valid reaction. Valid frickin' reaction.
The bad guys in Taken 2 should have reacted like.
Yeah. He goes Liam Neeson. He's gonna vaporize us. And yeah, here we have Colonel Gentleman actually talking a little bit about Blue Morpho, which does give you some insight on what is to come in season 2, and a little bit of contradictions later because, yeah, he mentions that Jonas was heartbroken that Blue Morpho is done, which again, like I talked about this with the guys, but to my viewers, me and Joe theorized that Jonas was the one who actually killed Blue Morpho. We think that he caused the plane crash. We might be totally wrong, but that was our theory. Yeah, oh yeah, and then
he was originally the Blue Morpho's sidekick, Rusty.
Yep, and also, yeah, they mentioned the comic books, which was something that Gary introduced to Monarch, and they do mention that, yes, Jonas did in fact make comic books about some of their exploits, though of course, as even Colonel Gentleman points out, some of that shit's fabricated. Like, again, they say the reason why Kano joined the team was because Blue Morpho was mind-controlled and becoming evil temporarily, and he just stuck around afterwards. Well, the real reason was sex tape, blackmail, and also making a baby for them, so they owed him a big one.
Also, but we're going to get one thing: 6 issues of Jack Kirby.
Yeah, which I would read it. I would read it. Also, he's like, he wants me to eat your butt. What the hell? And then we get
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Yeah,
And-
like the fact he left this means
justified
that
crash out from Red Death here.
But no, here's another thing. He knows where he lives. Like, they never... Like, that's the thing. He apparently knew where he lived this whole time. And he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, probably it's thinking of he encountered the original Blue Morpho. I just remember the way to the hideout.
Yeah.
Oh, the bag, you can just switch it on and off.
Yeah. Again, that's something I will give Clancy Brown. That is some solid acting right there.
He just goes from absolutely dark side or like Lex Luthor level menacing to, hey, honey, are you okay?
Yeah. Also, if you're wondering, that horse... By the way, the robot horse has a name. Its name is Daisy.
It does?
Yeah, its name is Daisy. His daughter named it.
He wanted to name it Doombringer, but he admitted Daisy's better because Doombringer sounds like a metal band.
Yeah. And of course, Madam Councilwoman's pissed off here, which... Yeah, by the way, if anyone's wondering what her real name is actually Sheila. Rusty's intimidated for a second, only for, like, the frickin' elevator not to close sooner. Yeah. And they're just like, look, the ambush failed. Let's go have a pool party. Which I'm like, yeah, what the hell? Everyone's here.
I'm fine with that. Like, no reason not to have a fun pool party.
Yep. And yeah, we see here everyone's enjoying themselves. I'm like, yeah, that's great. And he decides, okay, screw it. He's just going to make drinks for everybody.
Yeah, just, why not? Okay, the stain failed, but yeah, still have fun.
Yep. And yeah, we have these two who have been having a deep conversation this entire time. Well,
Jesus Christ.
Yep. And again, instead of trying to kill him, he's just having a very a serious heart to heart with him.
All villains, Monarch. with rules. We get to spill blood and taste victory.
Yep. I don't know if my audience will be able to hear, my listeners will be able to hear this, but if there's jingle in the back, that's because Murdoch's going nutsy. I think he has zooms.
Oh, I love that line right there. And, I really wanted to kill someone tonight,
Yeah.
But rules.
Oh, yeah, no, and Monarch is asking for legit advice on how to get over this.
Yeah.
It's like, right in the eye. I think so.
Deep breath. Put up to him. And then I crushed his skull with my bare hands.
Yep. Slaughtered his entire family. He's like, and you're the first to know. I'm like, how is he the only one that knows that? I'm pretty sure everyone would know about this.
Well, he did burn the house down. It could have been labeled as a house fire that killed him.
Oh, yeah, true. And of course, Gary kind of reveals something here on what he's been trying to do to avoid murder. Yeah, he's the one who's been putting people in this frickin' saw trap.
Oh god. And yes, he's eating the dude's butt.
Yep. Oh, and his brains are splattered. Ugh.
Are you my master?
And Gary's like, you weren't supposed to kill each other. And Red Death is just like, yeah, like I can solve your problem. Like he just wants to fucking
my problem.
Yeah, like he's just like, yeah, he's just gonna kill this guy and vaporize the whole thing. And Monarch's just like, you didn't tell me we had a bathroom here. Which, and
because they're getting their house remodeled above ground, so there's no working toilet upstairs.
Yeah, he could have like, put on the costume. Just don't let them know what's going on. But yeah, and of course, as the usual Venture tradition, the end credit scene show off some stuff, only to wrap up with, of course, the classic end credit scene.
Yeah.
They all stayed the night, and if you notice, Watch is cuddling with Ward.
Yep. And of course, the snipers. You're my best friend.
Though. Yep. Agent Menace, by the way, that's our actual name.
Yeah.
Yep, and yes, these two will come to play much later in season 7, which unfortunately became the final season of the show. But yeah, so that is Venture Brothers, the 6th season finale, Red Means Stop, and overall, I still freaking love it. Red Death had a great introduction. He's a fun character, and like the comedy just still hits very hard. We do get some nice little references to what's going to be happening later in ways that I didn't realize when I first saw it. But yeah, it's really cool, and it's fun to go back to these things and kind of like catch what I didn't notice before. Yeah, no, it's still really great. What do you guys think?
No, it was wonderful. It was super funny. It feels like it's sort of the summation of what the Venture Brothers show kind of is, if that makes sense. Like, it's genuinely, like, ridiculous fun making jokes about the Hanna-Barbera stuff and how, but just in general also has a lot of fun with the superhero, supervillain community stuff and all. Especially with Red Death being just this ancient supervillain that just seems to just have, like, all levels of kind of respect. It's just funny.
Yeah. Lunar?
For me, it's a classic episode. Might be late in the show's run, but it just shows the show's strength. Like this late in the run, and they were still cranking out banger episodes like this.
Oh yeah.
Introducing characters that legitimately, even again being added late in the run, got people to love them almost instantly.
Yeah.
Just to credit the show's writing, of course. The entire Saw subplot, which I love the fact that just throw us in there and don't explain jack shit until the end.
That will kind of wrap up our commentary here. Though maybe not wrapping up the Venture Brothers, because the next line of commentaries will be still going to the world of Adult Swim, where I'm actually going to have you guys vote, because by the time of this recording, I've already set up the polls for the next one, and you guys will have the choices. We could either cover more Venture Brothers, this time for an earlier season episode, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Magic. We could talk about the first episode of Futurama. Yes, I know that started off on Fox, but let's face it, most of us as kids usually watch an Adult Swim first, so I'm counting it. We could either watch Mission Hill, which is a very underrated show, or we'll be talking about the Boondocks, which will be where they face off against Colonel Motherfucking Stinkmina. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I'm Biz.
I'm Lunar.
I'm Baron.
And we will see you next time.